Good morning everyone, and welcome to PE lesson number 3 for you Key Stage 2 children. I'm back in the living room today. The homeschooling at the moment is going on upstairs, so I've got 30 minutes down here to use a much warmer room than I had last time, but I probably will be back out there at some point again. So hope you're well, hope you're all staying safe, and I hope the homeschooling is going really well and you're not driving your parents too mad at the moment. I know it's very, very tough on them. Okay, so today's session, we're going to have the theme for Key Stage 2 on more of the thigh muscle, which is the muscle at the top of the leg here. So the thigh. The thigh is instrumental in doing lots of things, but if you already know, because we discuss it in PE, if you already know why the thigh is important when we're doing PE, just talk to your grown-up now. Okay, what activities do you do that is really working and isolating our thigh muscles? Like I say, they're at the top of the legs for the people that don't know. So just speak to your grown-up in your home or in your classroom. What activities really work our thigh muscle? Give you 10 seconds. Okay, good. So you should have been discussing things like running, cycling, walking up the stairs. Okay, all activities like that will work our thigh muscle. So I say in PE a lot when we're running, it's the thigh that's working the hardest. Sportsmen like hockey players, football players, rugby players, they will have strong thighs because they're working that muscle and isolating that muscle a lot within their gameplay. Okay, so we're going to start our warm-up now, so we're just going to start jogging on the spot. We've got the timer back as well, which is the one thing that I don't have in the garage. And that's helpful when you're doing that exercise, you can see how long you've got to go. Good. Nice and light. Don't want to be going too fast. And save that for later. Okay, 10 seconds. Well done. Okay, and relax. And we're just going to turn it into a brisk walk on the spot. And we're just going to stretch up. Making sure you've got enough space around you. Just going to circle our arms. Still moving my feet. Backwards. Good. And now, just in our space, jumping jacks. Nice and light, nice and easy. Just a part of our warm-up. So we just want to get that heart rate up and that blood flowing. Good. Okay, good. So, in your space, did these last time, kickbacks, just flicking your heel up behind you. Good. And then high knees in front. Good effort. Focusing on that breathing. 2, 1, 0. Okay, good. So I just need to move this over a little bit. So making your area as safe as possible. You're not going to need lots of space. Obviously we need enough to do the exercises, and make sure that you have a drink close by for our drinks breaks that will be quite regular. Okay. Right, so when we get to 25, so 20 seconds to go, we are going to start our 10 exercises. Some of which will have a real isolating thigh thing going on, so be prepared for some thigh burn this morning. First exercise on will be a jog on the spot, but will be quicker and brisker than our warm-up. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, away we go. So 40 seconds of this activity. and then 20 seconds of rest. Good. Well done, halfway through. Ten seconds. 5 to go. Good, well done. 20 seconds recovery. Activity when we get back will be lunge, and I'm going to choose one leg to lunge on. So I'm going to start with my left. It's up to you. Step out, lunge down. Try and keep that knee and foot in a nice line, and back. Same leg. Okay, let's go. Good. Like I said, we don't want that knee to go too far over our foot. It's going to put a lot of pressure on our joints. So remember, we're isolating the thigh muscle. So as I go down into the position, that's where I'm going to feel this exercise the most. Stay on the same leg. Have an opportunity to work the other leg shortly. Good. 5 seconds. Good, and recover. So the next 40 seconds will be on the leg that hasn't been worked yet. So for me, it will be my right leg. Okay, ready to go? Good. Great job, key stage 2, well done. Ten seconds. 5 to go. Good, well done. And just shake that out. So you should really be feeling that top of the leg in that thigh muscle. So next activity for the 40 seconds will be a burpee. So out, in, and then a jump, out, in, or a reach if you want to adapt it. Okay, let's go. Great job, these are not easy, halfway through. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Good, well done. Not easy. So if you've got your bottles nearby, take a drink. Next exercise, we did them last time out. Press ups. Down and up. Knees on the ground. Down and up to adapt. Let's go. Focus on that breathing all the time. Ten seconds. Great job, well done. 20 seconds rest. Okay, good exercise for our abs now that we focused on in week number 1. Mountain climbers. Out and in, alternating legs. Let's go. Remember, We can have a breather if it's needed at any point. We just stop, deep breath, back into the exercise. Good. Driving that knee in as close to the chest as we can. Building that core strength. Five seconds. Good. So we're trying to work some different muscles, not always the thigh. Hence why I've just done some chest and then some core exercises to break it up. But the next one back is going to work the thigh, sideways jumping. Key stage 2, we sometimes call that speed bounce, left to right. Good. Slight bend in the knee, so we're safe. Pushing through your ankles, working those leg muscles. Halfway through. Ten seconds. Good, well done. 20 seconds rest. Feeling that leg burn now. 3 more exercises, then we've completed the set of 10. So this one, you've got a bit of room, sideways, down. Side steps, down. So I would say just 2 or 3 steps. And then a bend of the knee, touching the ground. Good. If we don't have a great deal of room to the side, we could just go 1. Okay, we can adapt it depending on how much space that you have. 10 seconds. Good. And we're bending the knee and not the back. Good, good effort. 2 left. Real thigh burner. Squats. So feet comfortably apart. I tend to go shoulder width and down so we can feel the isolation of that muscle there and up. Let's go. Not too quick. Just want to get that muscle contracting. We want to try and keep our chest out if we can and our back nice and straight. We're not bending at the hips. So bend at the knee, which will work the leg muscles. Ten seconds. Good, well done. Last one now. And if you're on a hard floor, this one could be difficult. So if your floor is quite hard, you can go back to your press ups, that's absolutely fine. But with this one, so I'm in this press up position, down, down, up, up. Okay. So 4 parts, forearm, forearm, hand, hand. It's going to be working my upper body and my shoulders. So if your floor is hard and it's hurting to put your arms down, stick to your press ups where you're on your hands. Good. 5 seconds. Well done, everybody. Good. Get a drink on board. Well done. First set completed. Brilliant job. And can I just say a massive thank you for all the feedback that we've been getting from the parents about the children and of course the parents doing the exercises. I've received quite a lot in the last few weeks that people are joining in with these at home, which is fantastic. We want to try and make it a real family thing, and I know the children love seeing the grown-ups getting involved. That includes the teachers that are at school, stood in their classes. I know lots of you have been getting involved as well. Bit of children pressure forced on you to get involved, but I know that you're getting involved because I'm hearing lots of good things, so keep up that amazing work. 42%. Right, so the second set is going to be 30 seconds on, 30 seconds rest. Just speak to your grown-up now about what sports that you play, whether it's in school, in PE, because you'll all play them in PE, or if it's out of school at your clubs as well. What sports you play where you think the thigh muscle is getting actively worked. So what sports do you play, okay, in school or out of school, that you feel will work the thigh? So just have a little discussion now with the grown-up that's in your room. So we said at the beginning, activities that work the thigh. We said about cycling and running, okay, and climbing upstairs, walking upstairs. But what sports can we link those movements to? Okay, good. So we're going to start now when we get down to 13 minutes. And the first activity, remember, was jog on the spot. 30 seconds on. Let's go. That's a slightly shorter time now, but we want the intensity to be just as good. 15 seconds. Good, well done. Great job. So second activity was a lunge, choosing the leg that you wanted to start on of your choice. So changing legs for the second set. 5 seconds, and get on side on position. Make sure you've got the room around you. Let's go. Seconds. Last one. Good, 30 seconds rest. Then we'll change over the opposite leg. Okay, so what sports did we name? Okay, so it'd be sports that involve a great deal of running, sprinting or jogging. Let's go, opposite leg. So I made reference to a few at the beginning, sports like football and hockey. Most invasion games involve running, so basketballs, rugby, netball. Obviously, a lot of the athletics events involve running, so we could have said athletics. 3 seconds. Good, well done. There are lots more that I haven't said. Because cycling is a sport and it's something a lot of you do outside on the streets. That is definitely going to be good for our leg muscles. Right, 30 seconds of burpees now. Make sure the room around you is safe. Let's go. Great effort. 10 seconds. Brilliant job, guys. Good. And not easy, especially on set 2. Okay, press ups, next exercise. Doing so well, guys. Okay, down we go. 30 seconds. Ten to go. Great job. Just want to say well done to those children that messaged in to say the answer to the question from the first week that I wanted in the second week was about the biggest muscle in the body, and lots of you texted in and said about the gluteus maximus, which was our bottom muscle. That is the biggest in the human body. Well done. And I think Macy and Bilal from Angelou class actually knew that quite a few weeks ago when I asked that question in PE. Mountain climbers. Good. Ten seconds. Brilliant job, good. Just 4 more to go now. At 30 seconds, that's just 2 more minutes of hard work. That's all it is. My garage was freezing, and I'm in here. Heating must be on. Sweltering. Can't win. No happy medium. Right, so speed bounce was the next one. Sideways jumping. 2 feet together. Soft knees, please. Let's go. Some of you will be able to jump further, but I want you to try and keep that speed. Ten seconds. Good job, well done. 3 to go. Well done to the parents and the grown-ups that are joining in as well. Not an easy session today. It never is, to be fair. This is the one where we need a bit of space to go down, across, there. Depending on how much space, depends on how many steps across that you do. Let's go. Bend the knees as we go down, which is going to give our thigh a good burn. Good, you'll get a nice rhythm to this. Try not to go out of shot. Good. 5 seconds. Well done, guys. Good. Minute to go. That's the squats. And then it's the shoulder walkouts. 2 more. Okay, so in our squat position, feet comfortably apart and down. Let's get a good range by keeping our back and shoulders upright. Good. 10 seconds. Great job, good effort, well done. One more to do. So these are our shoulder workouts. So I've got a softer mat that I can pull over. If you haven't, just go into your press up position. Okay, it's going to be working similar muscles anyway. Not a problem. Let's go, last exercise. Down, down, up, up. Good, keep that going. Fantastic job. Last one. Up, up. Brilliant effort, guys. Well done. 2 sets of 10 completed. Please have a drink. Replace some of that lost fluid. Remember, we want water when we're exercising. Best way to recover and prevent any dehydration. My Alexa's stopped just as the workout stopped. It must know. Must be sensory orientated or something. Guys, really good. And what we're trying to do with these sessions, and thank you to all the grown-ups at school and the parents at home for really enforcing this, is when we're doing the activities, that's physical activity. And that's going to help us to stay fit, to stay healthy, to stay strong. And that is so, so important. But as I work in a school, I'm delivering physical education. So I try and probably have to link together the activity and the hard work and keeping children fit and healthy, but also educating as well, which is probably the likes of Joe Wicks, who are very, very good at delivering physical activity, probably don't need to home in on, because their job is to keep the nation fit, but we want to educate as well. So the questions that I am asking during the break, at the beginning, around the theme, it's really important that we get our children to talk about that and to learn, because at the end of these half-hour sessions, yes, I want the children to be tired, red in the face, sweaty, hot and bothered because they've worked hard, but I want them to go, do you know what, in that half an hour, I learned something. Mr. Perry told me something that I needed to know, all right? And I'm going to need your help with that, because they're not answering back at me, they're answering back at you. So thank you for doing that, and I know people have been doing that as well, and the children are not just getting the activity, as I say, they're getting some education from it as well. So keep up the absolutely amazing work. Got a minute to go. I don't want to stand here and talk for a minute, so I'm going to wrap it up now. I will be back for session number 4, which I'm looking forward to, and I'm going to start planning straight away. So thank you again for your support and the feedback and the answers to the questions that I've been answering the children, the messages I've been receiving. It's a fantastic job. Keep up that hard work. All right, and I'll see you guys. Take care.